Oh, this is Mr. Hornsby83 with another Mr. Hornsby83 review, and tonight I'm reviewing the Boondocks, Breaking Granddad, and the Early Bird Special that just went on less than a half hour ago. And yeah, I didn't do no show at all last week, and I'm just getting to the point where, you know what, if people's not going to view it much in that, I'm just going to do it whenever I feel like doing it. So. But I'm going to start with Breaking Granddad. Starts out with Huey making something. Granddad stressing about the financial problems they've been having so far since the season started. And Huey's making something. Granddad goes sees what he's making, and Huey tells him it's a hair product thing. So at first he was like, "Well, it better not be a bomb you're making." But then he was like, "No, it's just an experiment for school, a hair gel." And then it goes back, he says, "Oh, he's just making hair gel and that." And then we get the, we find out the real reason later on. But Granddad's getting ready to go on a date, and Riley's like, "Well, why are you going on a date when we barely got money to eat and all that?" And then Granddad goes and takes the, uses some of that. Well, he finds out he's out of hair gel, so he goes and uses what he thought was hair gel that Huey was making. And he puts it in his hair, and his hair grows out real well. And then Tom uses it, Tom's daughter. It's pretty funny how Granddad looked with his hair. It was just real hilarious. And Tom looked funny too. But his daughter Jasmine had long, pretty hair and that. And then Huey tells him that it was really a bomb compound. And he's like, "You told me it was a school project." He said, "Yeah, but I really was making a bomb." He's like, "Well, why are you making a bomb for?" He's like, so we can use it against Ed II to get free of the slavery thing." Because everybody who knows the show knows that, Huey's a black revolutionary. But and Granddad's going off on him, and then he's like, "Yeah, well, we can use this to make money." So they're trying to find buyers for it. They found this lady that runs a hair salon with I guess her gay associate, and they do a contract, and it's kind of like you find out it's kind of gangsterish. It was just a real funny episode. I mean, every Boondock episode, and this was the first time I believe they've spoofed a TV show. They've spoofed rappers, they've spoofed other, things, they've spoofed presidents and that. But yeah, that's hilarious. And then Granddad and them, Huey tells the lady that it's a bomb compound. They say, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter to these ladies. All that matters to them is how good their hair looks and all that." It's true, because that's how women are. But, yeah, it was a pretty funny episode. It ends with them in the desert. Like a big old shootout and stuff. It was just crazy. But I give that episode, because it was hilarious, and the fact that it was spoofing Breaking Bad, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. Now on to tonight's episode, which is fresh in my mind, so I'm going to be skipping through half the episode. But yeah, tonight's episode, Early Bird Special. Granddad's trying to find ways to get them out of debt and that, and Tom suggests he does volunteer work, and first he didn't want to, but then Riley was like, "Well, if you meet somebody in there, get friendly with them. They might be rich, you might get their money." But Granddad went. Then he met some lady that was a resident in the place he was volunteering at, which was a hospital with Tom, and she's sitting there talking to him, and they're making jokes with each other, and then some of the other residents at the nursing home is making fun of Tom singing. And Then she's like, come upstairs, I got something more important to talk to you about, and it's more fun than this down here. And then they set him up with a contract to be a man whore, well, escort. That's a professional one. But, yeah. So, Granddad's all excited about it because he feels like he's going to get sex from a lot of young women. But then the ladies keep telling him, you know, these ladies nowadays, they want to be felt, they want to feel loved, and, you know, all that stuff. And it was just, this episode was hilarious too. I really liked it. And the way it ended was, you know, crazy. They're running over Granddad's wheelchair, or running over Granddad with the wheelchair on his, you know, testicle area. And then, earlier in the episode, one of the clients got attached to him, tried to become a couple with him, and Uncle, and then he tells Ruckus, he tells Ruckus that's one of his clients and that, and she, you know, he don't want to mess up anything, and Ruckus comes and she invites her friends to escort, and, well, the guy he escorted, woman, sorry about that, but, the woman he escorted brings some friends over, and, you know, and then Ruckus comes in with a white lady, and, I forgot what he said, got her to come. Then they said something about white women, more than that, they love NBA players, which was pretty funny. And then, like, at the end, they're trying to get rid of the white lady because the one lady he was escorting broke up with him and left and all that. And they're trying to get rid of her, and Huey tells her that an NBA player just moved down the street. And she's like, oh, really? And then, like, she runs to see the NBA player. But, yeah, this episode I'll give a 5 out of 5, too, because it's just hilarious. I mean, the Boondocks always been a hilarious show. I've always loved it. Still love it. It's funny as ever. But, this week I will be doing a video. I'm going to go to some I'm going to go to a couple popular storylines with the X-Men franchise, the comics. And I'll be doing some franchises that may not have been so popular. I'll be talking about. And then I got a review this Saturday of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. Finally seen it. It was on YouTube. It's in Japanese, but they got the English subtitles and that, so you can see it. But yeah, until Thursday, see you guys later. Peace out.